Have you ever noticed that after turning 60, even simple things like walking upstairs, carrying groceries, or getting out of bed in the morning feel harder than they used to? Do you sometimes worry that your body is slowing down too quickly? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll learn practical steps to not only stay strong after 60, but to keep your independence, energy, and confidence for years to come. And this could even save your life, or the life of someone you love. I'm Dr. Shigyaki Hinohara. I've spent decades helping older adults maintain strength, mobility, and vitality. And here's what I want you to know right away. Growing older doesn't mean you have to give up living fully. Yes, aging changes our muscles, our bones, our heart, and even our memory. But with the right daily choices, you can slow down those changes. I've seen patients in their 80s who walk faster and stand taller than some people in their 50s. The difference isn't luck, it's knowledge, habits, and consistency. Today, I'll guide you through what really matters after 60, the hidden dangers seniors face, how to keep muscles strong, why independence is more about daily habits than medical tests, and the surprising mental shift that can change everything. But before we go deeper, let me ask, do you want to age passively, or do you want to stay in charge of your body and mind? If your answer is, I want to stay strong, then this video is for you. Now I'll share something many seniors don't realize. Most falls, fractures, and hospital visits in older adults are preventable. Imagine avoiding the #1 reason seniors lose their independence, falls, just by strengthening certain muscles and changing how you move at home. Let me tell you about Mrs. Tanaka, one of my patients. She came to me at 68, worried about her balance. She said, "Doctor, I feel like I'm walking on ice all the time." When we tested her strength, we found her leg muscles were weak, not because of disease, but because she had stopped moving as much. After 3 months of simple exercises, standing from a chair without using her hands, walking daily, and practicing balance, her confidence returned. A year later, she told me she had not fallen once. This is what I want for you too, not just living longer, but living stronger. And here's the truth. If you don't use your muscles, you lose them. But if you start today, even small efforts can bring big results. Here's what happens to the body after 60. Muscles shrink if not used. This is called sarcopenia, but you don't need to remember the word. Just know it means use it or lose it. Bones weaken. This makes falls dangerous. But movement, vitamin D and calcium-rich foods protect them. Balance declines. That's why so many seniors stumble. Heart and lungs slow down. But regular walking, even for 10-15 minutes, keeps them strong. Memory slips. But staying socially active, reading, or even learning something new protects the brain. So, if you've been wondering, why do I feel weaker, slower, or more forgetful? These are the reasons. But the key is, you can fight back. Here's the good news. Your body can rebuild strength at any age. I've seen 90-year-olds improve their balance in just weeks. So don't think it's too late. Now let's get practical. What can you start doing today? 1, strengthen your legs. Why? Because strong legs are the foundation of independence. They help you walk, climb stairs, and prevent falls. Start with this. Stand up from a chair without using your hands. Try it 5-10 times daily. 2. Improve your balance. Stand on 1 foot while holding a chair for support. Do this for 10-20 seconds on each side. Keep walking. Walking is the most underrated medicine. Aim for 20-30 minutes daily. Care for your core. Your abdominal muscles protect your back. Try gentle seated twists or simply tightening your stomach muscles when you sit. Nourish your body. Eat protein with every meal. Eggs, fish, beans, or chicken. Get enough calcium, milk, yogurt, green vegetables. Don't forget water. Many seniors mistake thirst for tiredness. Before I continue, let me pause and ask you, are you finding this helpful so far? If yes, please give this video a like and subscribe so more seniors and families can learn how to stay strong. And in the comments, tell me, what's the one thing you struggle with most after 60? Balance, energy, or memory? I'd love to know. One of the biggest dangers for seniors isn't disease, it's sitting. Sitting for long hours weakens muscles, stiffens joints, and slows your heart. If you sit more than 6 to 8 hours a day, your body starts shutting down functions little by little. I tell my patients, every 30 minutes, stand up, walk to the kitchen, stretch your arms, march in place. Small movements prevent big problems. Remember this, motion is lotion. The more you move, the less pain you'll feel and the stronger you'll stay. Sato, age 72, once said, "Doctor, I'm too old to exercise." But here's what happened. He began with just 5 minutes of daily walking. Slowly, we increased it to 15 minutes. After 6 months, he told me, "I can carry my grandson again." Think about that. Exercise gave him not just strength, but moments of joy with family. That's what staying strong after 60 is really about, not just muscles, but memories. If you're watching this and thinking of a parent, grandparent, or friend over 60, please share this video with them. You might give them the gift of independence. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's the big, dramatic changes that keep you healthy, or the small, consistent habits? The truth is, it's the little things you do every single day that add up. A senior who takes the stairs instead of the elevator, who stretches before bed, or who spends 10 minutes walking after lunch will stay far stronger than someone who waits for a big health fix. I tell my patients, health is built in minutes, not hours. You don't need to spend 2 hours in a gym. You need to spend 5 to 10 minutes several times a day making your body move. Here's the reality. You are either getting stronger every day or weaker every day. There is no middle ground after 60. Which path will you choose? Now let's talk about the hidden enemies that rob seniors of their strength: dehydration. Most seniors don't drink enough water because their sense of thirst declines with age. Dehydration makes you tired, dizzy, and forgetful. My tip: drink a glass of water every time you check the clock. Skipping protein. Muscles need protein. If breakfast is just toast or tea, your muscles starve. Instead, add an egg, yogurt, or even a handful of nuts. Fear of movement. After one fall, many seniors avoid activity out of fear, but inactivity actually increases the risk of another fall. Movement is protection, not danger. Poor sleep. Without 7 to 8 hours of rest, your muscles don't repair, and your brain doesn't reset. Good sleep is medicine. Mrs. Lee, a 74-year-old woman, once told me she felt foggy all the time. She thought it was memory loss. But when I asked about her habits, I discovered she only drank 1 cup of tea a day, rarely ate protein, and stayed indoors. After simple changes, drinking water every few hours, adding eggs and fish to her meals, and walking outside for sunlight, her energy doubled. She told me, "Doctor, I feel like myself again. Sometimes what feels like aging is actually just dehydration, poor nutrition, or lack of movement." Don't blame age for what small habits can fix. Here's something most people overlook. Your mindset affects your muscles. If you believe I'm too old to exercise, you stop trying. If you say, it's too late for me, you close the door on improvement. But when you say, I can get stronger, your body responds. I've seen seniors in wheelchairs build enough strength to stand again. I've seen patients in their 80s learn to dance. They started by believing they could, so ask yourself right now, are you telling your body to give up, or are you telling it to fight back? Health isn't only about muscles and bones. It's about connection. Do you know what research shows? Loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Seniors who isolate themselves decline faster. That's why I encourage my patients to join a walking group, play games with friends, volunteer once a week, call family regularly. When your heart is full, your body follows. Mr. Ahmed was 70, recently retired and lonely. His wife had passed away, and he rarely left home. His health started slipping. Blood pressure rose, energy dropped, and his balance weakened. I encouraged him to join a senior Tai Chi class. At first he resisted, but after a few weeks he told me, "Doctor, I haven't laughed this much in years." Within months, not only did his balance improve, but his mood and sleep did too. Let me pause here and ask you, do you have someone over 60 in your life who needs to hear this message? If yes, please share this video with them. You might give them more than information, you might give them hope. And if you're enjoying this, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a guide to staying strong and independent. Another key to independence after 60 is making your home safer. Why? Because most falls don't happen outside, they happen at home. Here's what I recommend to all my patients. Clear clutter, loose rugs, cables, or shoes can be dangerous. Improve lighting. Use night lights in hallways and bathrooms. Add support. Grab bars in the bathroom, railings on stairs. Keep things reachable. Avoid climbing stools or bending too low. Your home should protect you, not endanger you. Think about it. One small change in your home can prevent a fall, and one fall can change your entire life. Don't wait until it happens. Prepare today. Let's talk about food. Many seniors ask me, "Doctor, what should I eat to stay strong?" Here are my top recommendations. Protein with every meal. Eggs, chicken, beans, tofu, or fish. Protein keeps muscles alive. Calcium and vitamin D, milk, cheese, yogurt, green leafy vegetables. And get sunlight daily for vitamin D, colorful vegetables, red, green, yellow, and purple. They fight inflammation and boost memory. Omega-3 fats, salmon, walnuts, flaxseed. These protect the brain and joints. Limit sugar and processed foods. They weaken bones, muscles, and energy. Mrs. Rodriguez, age 66, complained of constant fatigue. She relied heavily on bread, sweets, and coffee. After adjusting her meals, adding eggs, fish, and vegetables, she told me within weeks, "Doctor, I feel 10 years younger, so remember this, food is either your medicine or your poison. Choose wisely." Now let's address something often ignored, stress and breathing. When we're stressed, we breathe shallowly. This lowers oxygen, tightens muscles, and raises blood pressure. But a few deep breaths can reset your entire body. Try this. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Do this 5 times and you'll feel calmer and clearer. Never forget, your breath is the cheapest, most powerful medicine you own. Before I continue, let me ask, are you practicing any of these tips right now? If yes, drop a comment below telling me which one you'll start today. Walking, eating more protein, or breathing exercises. And if you haven't already, please give this video a like. It helps spread this message to more seniors. Your body and brain are a team. If one weakens, the other follows. But here's the exciting part. Strengthening one also strengthens the other. When you walk, your heart pumps more blood to the brain, improving memory. When you eat omega-3 fats, you not only protect your joints, but you sharpen your thinking. When you practice balance, your brain creates new pathways, so every healthy choice you make doubles its impact on your body and your mind. Mrs. Gupta, age 80, was worried about memory loss. She feared dementia. We added walking, crossword puzzles, and a healthier diet to her routine. Within months, she was sharper, happier, and more energetic. She told me, "Doctor, I can finally remember my grandson's phone number again. So the next time you move your body, remember this. You're not just exercising your muscles, you're exercising your brain." Let me start with a question. If there were a pill that lowered your blood pressure, protected your memory, strengthened your bones, boosted your mood, and cost nothing, would you take it? That pill already exists. It's called exercise. I've spent decades prescribing exercise to my patients, and it works better than many medications. Why? Because it doesn't just target one part of the body. It strengthens the whole system. Here's the truth. 20 minutes of movement a day can add years of independence to your life. So, what's the right kind of exercise for seniors? Let me give you a balanced routine that takes just 20 to 25 minutes a day. Warm up, 2-3 minutes. March in place. Roll your shoulders forward and backward. Gently twist your torso side to side. Strength, 8 to 10 minutes. Chair, stands. Sit and stand without using your hands. Wall push-ups. Stand facing a wall, lean forward, push back. Arm raises with light weights or water bottles. Balance, 3 to 5 minutes. Stand on one leg while holding a chair. Walk heel to toe across the room. Endurance, 8 to 10 minutes. Walk briskly around the house, garden or street. If indoors, march in place while swinging arms. This routine strengthens muscles, improves balance, and keeps the heart young. Mr. Kim, age 67, once told me he was afraid to start exercising because of his bad knees. We modified his routine to gentle chair exercises and walking in water. Within 6 months, his knee pain improved, his weight dropped, and his blood pressure normalized. He said, "Doctor, I thought exercise would break me, but it saved me." Remember this, you don't stop exercising because you grow old because you stop exercising. After 60, most seniors worry about chronic illnesses, diabetes, heart disease, arthritis, memory loss. But here's the encouraging truth. Regular movement is the best defense. For diabetes, walking after meals lowers blood sugar naturally. For heart disease, aerobic movement strengthens your heart and lowers cholesterol. For arthritis, gentle exercise lubricates joints, reducing stiffness. For memory loss, physical activity increases blood flow to the brain. Exercise is not just about looking strong. It's about protecting yourself from the very conditions that rob seniors of freedom. Think about this. Your muscles are your medicine cabinet. Use them and they'll protect you. Ignore them and you'll need real medicine. Now, let's clear up some common myths I hear all the time from my patients. Myth 1. I'm too old to start exercising. Truth, your body can improve at any age. I've seen patients in their 90s gain strength. Myth 2. If I rest more, I'll feel better. Truth. Resting too much makes you weaker. Movement builds energy. Myth 3. Exercise will cause me to fall. Truth. Exercise prevents falls by improving balance and strength. Myth 4. My health is only based on my genes. Truth. Lifestyle choices, food, movement, sleep, stress matter more than you think. Myth 5. Medication is enough. Truth. Medicine can manage symptoms, but only healthy habits create independence. Mrs. Green, 70, came to me saying, "Doctor, I think I'm too old to exercise." I encouraged her to try just 5 minutes of walking daily. Slowly, she increased to 20 minutes. Today, she proudly tells me, "I feel younger than I did at 60. So the next time someone tells you it's too late, remember the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. Now, let's not forget another crucial part of strength, rest. When you exercise, you stress your muscles slightly. They rebuild stronger during rest. Without recovery, you risk fatigue and injury. Here's how to rest smartly. Sleep 7 to 8 hours every night. Take short naps if needed. Alternate between exercise days. Strength one day, walking the next. Stretch gently after movement. Think of your body like a garden. Exercise is the planting, rest is the watering. You need both to grow. Here's something many seniors don't talk about: fear. Fear of falling, fear of becoming a burden, fear of losing independence. But here's the good news. Every step you take, every exercise you do, fights that fear. Strength builds confidence. Confidence brings freedom. Mr. Johnson, age 73, used to walk only inside his home. He was too afraid to go outside. After months of practicing balance and walking, he finally went to the park again. He told me, "Doctor, the world feels open again." If you're watching this and thinking, "This gives me hope," please hit the like button right now. And in the comments, tell me, what fear would you like to overcome? Fear of falling, of weakness, or of losing independence? Many seniors believe they need a gym to exercise. That's not true. Some of the best exercises require nothing more than your own body weight. Chair squats, strengthen legs, wall push-ups, strengthen chest and arms, step-ups on stairs, build balance and endurance. Carrying groceries builds functional strength. Everyday activities, gardening, cleaning, walking the dog, count as exercise, so don't wait for the perfect gym. Your home is your gym, and your body is the equipment. Here's a secret many overlook. If you hate your exercise, you won't keep it up. That's why I tell my patients, choose joyful movement. Dance, swim, garden, play with grandchildren, anything that keeps you moving and makes you smile. When exercise is fun, it becomes a lifestyle, not a chore. Mrs. Yamamoto, age 75, hated walking, but she loved music. So we found her a senior dance class. A year later, she told me, "Doctor, I never miss a session. I feel alive again." So ask yourself, what joyful movement can you add to your week? Let me be clear, the goal of everything I'm teaching is not just to live longer, it's to live independently. Being able to dress yourself, climb stairs, cook meals, and play with your grandchildren, that's real freedom, and it's worth every bit of effort. Think about this. If you lose your independence, you lose your choices. If you keep your strength, you keep your freedom. If this message is resonating with you, please subscribe to this channel. I'm here to guide you step by step on how to stay strong after 60. And don't forget to share this with someone who needs encouragement. Finally, let's talk about preparing for the years ahead. The habits you build today determine whether you'll spend your later years in strength or in struggle. Start small. Build consistency. And remember, every step you take today is an investment in your future self. Mr. Hassan, 65, once said, "Doctor, I'll worry about exercise when I'm older, but by the time sleep well. The brain repairs itself while you rest." Mrs. Silver, age 77, worried she was losing her mind. She forgot names and misplaced keys. Instead of giving up, we introduced brain challenges, crosswords, daily walks, and calling friends. 6 months later, she said, "Doctor, I feel sharper and more confident again. Remember this, a brain that keeps learning stays young." Another secret to staying strong after 60 is purpose. I ask my patients, what gets you out of bed in the morning? For some it's gardening, for others it's caring for grandchildren, volunteering, or even continuing part-time work. Purpose gives you direction. It fuels your energy. Without it, even the healthiest body feels tired. Mr. Lopez, age 80, told me he felt done with life. He had stopped working and his days were empty. I encouraged him to volunteer at a local library. 3 months later, he told me, "Doctor, I feel alive again. I'm useful." Never forget, a body without purpose declines, but a body with purpose thrives. Health after 60 isn't a solo journey. It's a family journey. I've seen seniors flourish when their children, spouses, and friends support them. And I've seen others decline when they feel forgotten. If you're a family member watching this, here's how you can help. Walk together, share healthy meals, encourage independence but offer safety. Listen to their fears and dreams. And if you're the senior, remember, asking for support isn't weakness, it's wisdom. The Nakamura family transformed their father's life. At 72, he was losing strength. Instead of nagging him, they joined his walks, cooked healthier meals together, and celebrated his progress. A year later, he was stronger than ever and closer to his family. So here's my challenge to you. Don't walk this path alone. Invite your loved ones to join you. Now let's talk about something bigger, your legacy. What do you want your grandchildren to remember about you? Someone who was always sick and tired, or someone full of life, energy, and wisdom? Every choice you make today becomes part of your family's memory. When you show strength, you inspire them. When you show discipline, you teach them. When you care for yourself, you give them permission to care for themselves too. Mrs. Brown, 78, once told me, "I exercise not for myself, but for my grandchildren. I want them to see that growing older can be joyful." Today, she hikes with them every summer, and they tell her she's their role model. So ask yourself, what legacy of health will you leave behind? Before we wrap up, let me share the biggest mistakes I see seniors make waiting to